Okay, this thing on. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire. It has been like 2 months, I think, since my last video, and that's why we are here today to explain where I've been, what I've been up to, all the crazy stuff that's been going on in my life, the reason why I moved, where I moved, and also wanted to update you guys on my plans for this channel because I know I have stepped away from YouTube a little bit in the past like 2 years, kind of since I moved to Birmingham, Alabama, and I want to let you guys know that every time like I kind of took like a little break, there was a reason, but I have never for 1 second fallen out of love with YouTube, and I'm here to say that we are back. And I know I've said that a few times, but this time I actually mean it. Also, if you've noticed, I have updated my YouTube imagery. I'm also going to start posting more onto Instagram and TikTok and all of those things, and I kind of just wanted to take some time to rebrand myself, my own personal brand, because when I was in college I spent so much time building that up. I spent so much time working on this channel, working on my personal brand, if you will, and then I kind of just, when COVID happened, I took like a pause and it just kind of changed. I never fully gave up, I still haven't, but I just took a break, and back in the fall of this past year of 2023, finally got my groove back, finally got super excited to start posting again. I started posting very frequently. It was really like all the fall vlogs and fall videos, and it was kind of just my way of working my way back in, and I had so many videos planned, whether it be with makeup, travel, vlogs, all those things, and now I'm here to update you guys what happened and why I have not fully came back. Just went and got myself an energy tea, and if you have not had one of like the energy teas, if you have like a nutrition place in your town, they will have these, and I didn't realize that it's like all kind of like the same mixture of stuff, but this is a peach and strawberry with the tropical liftoff. And I don't know what's in here, but it really just gets me going. Also, if you've noticed, I have a new YouTube intro, and I'm gonna start creating like a new thumbnail vibe, like aesthetic, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you also want to see on this channel. If you've been to my channel before, I'm kind of like a mixture of a lot of vlogs, a lot of lifestyle, basic stuff, but then my biggest focuses kind of started out with makeup and fashion, because I started as a pink campus rep for Victoria's Secret Pink, and also at the time, like, I loved makeup. I still love makeup. My makeup is not great right now, but disregard that. And so all my videos at first were just like makeup and like pink hauls, things like that, and then I've also posted like 75 hard videos and talked about my fitness journey. I'm not like a fitness content creator, but I'm someone that has constantly, pretty much my whole life, struggled in that area, and I think it's really good to be transparent about fitness journeys, no matter if you are someone that is like the typical standard of like, you know, fit girl, whatever. But for me, I love working out. I love trying to like eat healthy and try healthy recipes, and that also kind of leads me into like food. I love cooking videos, and I want to bring those back on this channel, like Cooking with Claire, because I used to post like a lot of recipes. I also had a blog at one point, and I also love watching travel vlogs, so I love posting those. Lifestyle, fitness, fashion, food, makeup, beauty, pretty much my like holistic thing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, one thing about me, I've never been able to like narrow down to like one niche for videos, so let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me and what you want to see me do on this channel. I would definitely bring more work from home vlogs and like realistic stuff like that, but yeah, let me know. So anyway, I want to go back to October, and that was, I think, the last time I really posted, maybe even September. I believe it was a Sunday morning on one of the, I think the last week of September or either the first week of October. I woke up and I walked into my kitchen of my apartment, and I live in Birmingham, Alabama, by the way. I lived in an apartment downtown. I'm not going to say the name right now, just because this is an ongoing issue, but for now I'm just going to keep it vague as far as where it was. Walked into my kitchen and I noticed a little dot on the ceiling, and I was like, a little dot. It was like a little dark green dot, and I was like, what is that? Interesting. We'll worry about that later. I don't know, not my business. And so I kept on minding my business, and the next morning on Monday I woke up and the dot had grown into a giant blob overnight, and it wasn't coming through the ceiling, it was on the ceiling, like a growth. And I was like, is that mold? So we put in a work order with the apartment, and they came in and they wiped it off. They just, I'm not going to go into like specific details, but I'm a dumb girl and I work from home. My boyfriend was at work. Actually, I want to say, like, I am not a dumb girl. I'm a very smart girl, but I'm a very trusting person, and I believe that when you work somewhere, you want to take care of your residents. So I just believed that these people had our best interests at heart and they wanted to take care of us. So they came in and they were like, huh, that's interesting. And they just wiped it off the ceiling. It came right off with like a little bit of spray. And they were like, let us know if it comes back. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, I feel like we should look into this a little bit further, like what caused this to grow on our ceiling. But okay, I trust you. You must have had this happen before. And so they wiped it off and went away, right? Literally okay, my camera died, so I had to go get a new battery. But I have all of this like documented of everything that happened, like a day by day. But I'm gonna try not to like read everything out. But essentially they wiped it off, left. It was the maintenance guy and then the property manager. A few days later, it grew back, except this time even bigger. And I'm talking like overnight. And get this, it was growing in the kitchen. It also started growing on the baseboards of my bathroom. And I was like, this is mold. This is a 911 emergency. Like, this is not happening right now, because you know me, like I'm a very like clean person. I'm not like the neatest person, but when it comes to like cleanliness and like germs and like sanitation and all of that stuff, I'm clean, and I know that about myself. And for this stuff to just grow overnight was like, what the heck? I don't know if I want to include pictures right now, because again, this is still like an ongoing thing, so make sure to subscribe, because hopefully one day we will have like a full update. Started growing in the baseboards of my bathroom and our kitchen. Our kitchen and my bathroom share a wall. So anyway, I called the maintenance people back. The property manager was out of town. No, she was out sick for like 2 days. So it took them like a few days to come. Just kept growing. It was disgusting. And they came back and they wanted to wipe it off again in both parts. And I was like, are you crazy? Like, what? I'm sorry. You want to just continue to wipe this off knowing that this has grown back rapidly, and this is absolutely disgusting. And when I tell you it was like green and fuzzy, yeah, it was green and fuzzy. Long story short, I was like, I don't feel safe staying here by just wiping this off. I would like to get this tested by a mold specialist. I would like somebody to come in, test the air, and make sure that this is like not a toxic thing that we've been breathing in, because like I'm not a dramatic person. Like, I mean, I can be dramatic, but in this situation, like in dealing with other people, I get very like nervous. I'm a people pleaser. I don't like to cause conflict. However, like, this is our health. This was our home. This is where I slept every day. This is where I worked every day. I only left my apartment for maybe 2 to 3 hours a day to like go to the gym or go to eat. Like, this was where I lived and worked and did everything. So I'm not gonna be in this environment. That is where things turned south immediately. Property managers started screaming at me, telling me that I was making this whole thing a lot bigger than it had to be, that I was being dramatic, that I was overcomplicating it, that basically I was making the whole thing up for it being mold, and they were basically trying to call it a mildew stain. And they tried to blame it on me not knowing how to take a proper shower. They literally said that when I get out of the shower that I am probably slinging the water on the wall as I'm opening the shower curtain, and it caused the mold to grow in the bathroom and somehow get in the air and grow in the kitchen. That is literally what they told me. And I was just like, is this a joke? Like, am I punked right now? Like, it was actually insane. And these are grown old people, like 50s, like old people telling me this stuff. And I was like, we're not doing this. Like, I know I'm just like a 26-year-old at the time little girl, but like, we're not. No, I promise you, I know how to take a shower. So anyway, long story short, I was like, we are getting this tested. I'm going to call someone. So I paid out of pocket my own money. I found this guy on the internet that could come and test later that same day. This was like on a Wednesday, and this guy came to test it. But as he was doing so, the maintenance guy, the property manager, decided to open up the wall in my bathroom because I was like, something's causing this. The kitchen and my bathroom share a wall. Something's causing this to grow. Come to find out, it was not me. There was a leak in the building causing this to grow on both the kitchen and the bathroom wall. And the guy came and did a test, and it took a few days to get the results back. And long story short, it came back really bad, toxic mold. But while he was there, he also took a look at our air vents. Our air vents, guys, when I tell you this, absolutely disgusting, all fully covered in mold. And this was separate from the leak situation. This was caused from them not maintaining proper air vents, or like cleaning the actual vent themselves. And the filter just like only filters so much, and the actual vent itself is just covered in the most disgusting mold ever. Like, I can't even, so nasty. And so for a while, my boyfriend, he had been having trouble sleeping at night, and I am someone that I get sick very easily. I have been sick off and on since I moved into that apartment. And I just thought it was me, but my boyfriend, he never really got sick. But when we moved into this apartment, he literally had to put vapor rub or take NyQuil every single night in order for him to be able to breathe to sleep. And so it kind of was starting to make sense. And after that, I got to talking to some other residents in the building that had kind of made friends with, and I just wanted to kind of let them know like our situation. Come to find out, long story short, these people also, actually let me backtrack for a second. I got in contact with an attorney that specialized in this kind of area, and they sent out a different man to come and test. And when he did a test and we got the results back for that, it ended up being so much worse than we ever thought. I'm not going to go into it, but it's toxic, disgusting mold. And he did a test on these other residents' units too. And also, like, people could have health issues, people could have babies, people could have people coming to visit in town that maybe have, like, again, different health issues. And like breathing in this type of mold, the specific kinds of mold that this was, is bad. Mold equals bad to breathe. So these people got their units tested. Theirs also came back toxic. Our specific unit was a little bit worse simply because of the fact that it had a leak also causing it, but for them it was their air vents. And so with the air vents being bad, obviously I feel like every single unit in that building probably had the same thing. But again, this is still like an ongoing situation, and this took place like the entire month of October. Like when I tell you we had people come and testing one week, then we would have to wait 2 weeks for results, and I cried like almost every day because the incident with the property manager was not just that one situation. Every time she and I came in contact for that month, like it was just yelling at me, gaslighting me, telling me I'm making this stuff up. We went above her and talked to the actual property owner of the building, and their like whole business that like owns this building. They are literally the most, I don't even know how to describe it, like crummy, disgusting, low-balling, just nasty people that I have ever experienced in a professional work setting. And I do not say that lightly because like I don't believe in like bashing someone's character. However, these people were so hateful to us and gaslit us to the fullest extent. And when I tell you, we couldn't take any of our furniture. The furniture that you're seeing right now is not my furniture. Luckily I had stored my bedding and like my sheets, these are new sheets actually, at my boyfriend's parents' house like months prior, because I had an apartment and then basically I moved into my boyfriend's apartment. But we lost our couch, I lost my rug, we lost all of our bedding, clothes, like everything that was in there we could not take with us, but we had to move. And so I'm kind of like cutting corners by like not telling the full story because there's so much to this. Like this could literally be like a 6-hour video. So basically the whole month of October we were dealing with figuring out how we were going to get out of our lease. We wanted to get compensated for all the stuff that we lost, and these people were basically like, LOL, why would we give you stuff? Like obviously we ruined your stuff through our mold and we didn't, you know, take care of your unit, but we're not paying you anything. So basically we were like in the hole and we were forced to move. And luckily I'm so blessed because my boyfriend's parents allowed us to come and move in with them, and that is where I am now. So I'm currently living in Alabaster, Alabama, which is like 30-40 minutes south of Birmingham, but basically still Birmingham. Like, actually I was gonna say I go to Birmingham frequently, but I really don't, just because like I work from home. But my boyfriend, he is forced to drive basically an hour, almost an hour with traffic to and from work every day, when originally we lived like 20 minutes from his job, and we lived like walking distance from everything that we loved, the farmers market. Like, he played like basically like rec league volleyball, and we would just always like go out and about Birmingham throughout the week. And now we are like 30 to 40 minutes away, and we can't do that anymore, and like our whole life is like so different. However, with that being said, I feel like all of this, like once we finally settle, because everything with the apartment is like not settled, so we are here like basically waiting to find out, like, are we going to get anything for all the stuff that we lost, because like that's so unfair to us. And he was so sick pretty much the whole time we lived there. Other people in the apartment, we found out, got so incredibly sick from living in that apartment, and it's absolutely disgusting that like a property owner and manager could just not take accountability for their actions in that. If the people that caused us all of this grief happen to see this video, I genuinely hope that you find it in your heart to hold yourself accountable, because literally, I'm not joking, like they put us through HE double hockey sticks for the, I mean, honestly, like still like thinking back about it, like I think about it every single day, just like dealing with these people and how hateful and rude and mean they were to me, and my boyfriend and the other people in the apartment. Like, when I tell you, oh, I can't tell you all the details yet, but like I could write a book. I know it sounds so simple, like to cry about this every day, but when you have like old people like yelling at you every day, and you're just like a little girl, like it's just literally, it's sickening. All that being said, for now we are currently living in my boyfriend's parents' house. Luckily, they have this amazing house in Alabaster, and it has been such a huge blessing. We were able to save some money, and I am so thankful. And honestly, since being here, I have been just like so happy as far as like getting out of that environment. And when I think about it, like I'm able to sleep better at night. Tyler's able to sleep better at night. I have my own room, like, and it's just really like such a blessing in disguise. Like, obviously that situation was horrible, but it's so nice to basically have family here that's able to like help us during this like weird time. And since then, like in November, it was kind of just like moving in, settling in, like figuring everything out, kind of like catching up on life. And then December was like this, like it was so quick, because we had like, me and my boyfriend, we always have like a Christmas party. I kind of posted some of that like on TikTok. We did like a big Polar Express like Dirty Santa Christmas party here. It was my birthday. We went to Atlanta for the weekend. Also, I've been posting on TikTok quite a bit, but like on YouTube, I kind of just like I like to take like pride in my YouTube channel and put more effort into it, and it just takes a lot longer when it comes to like filming and editing and thinking things through. So I have not fully been as active on YouTube, and that's why. So it was December 27th. We went to Charlotte for my boyfriend's little brother. He plays football for UNC, and we went to their bowl game, and it was so much fun. And when I got back, I think it was like that next day, I started feeling sick. And since then, it is currently February 23rd when I'm filming this video. Since then, I have been basically sick for a week, not sick a week, sick a week, not sick a week, off and on, literally since that week of December. So for the past 2 months, I have been so sick. It doesn't even feel like it's been 2 months, but I'm talking like the first week of January, like the week of New Year's, all of that. We didn't even do anything for New Year's this year. I literally could not breathe. I had to go to the doctor, and if you know me, like I hate going to the doctor. I hate taking medicine unless I absolutely have to, and I just was like, I can't breathe. I could not breathe all through my nose, coughing up my lungs, could not swallow. My throat was hurting so bad. Full body aches, full body sweats, like genuinely, like I have not felt that bad in years. I got tested for COVID, I got tested for strep, the flu, all the stuff, and all of it came back negative, and the doctor thinks I had RSV. And then after like a week, I was sick every day, like worse and worse for a week, and then I got fine for a week, and then 2 weeks later, I got even more sick than that week. And it was like for like 10 days probably, I could barely like lift my head. Like luckily, I work from home, and I'm able to just, you know, be by myself all day and not get anyone else sick. But like I didn't work out for like over a week. I did not barely move. I didn't go outside. Like I have never experienced that level of sickness probably since like maybe high school. It was horrible. And then just 2 weeks ago we went to Nashville for my boyfriend's birthday, which I did vlog. And on the way down there, like the day we were going down there, I started getting a really bad sore throat. And then that night, by the time we got to Nashville, I was like, I have to go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care the next morning. I tested, again, negative for everything, but they were like, there's this bad virus going around, so we think that's what you have. And just now, I'm starting to feel better like 2 weeks later. So that's basically been my October, November, December, January, and February. So for the past 5 months, I guess I did post like one video in December. I did post like my last video, I think it was a Princess Polly video. And literally I was wearing those clothes earlier today, like the sweatsuit. But I genuinely have just been so off of my game for the past couple of months, and I was so honestly kind of looking forward to moving here because now I have my own room, I have my own space to film, and we can fully like come back. And I didn't want to like rush into it. I kind of wanted to take my time. I wanted to create like a new thumbnail vibe, a new like YouTube cover header thing, and I just wanted it to be more me. And another thing, I might do like a makeup like get ready with me, kind of diving more into this next subject, but being in a rut, I have also mentally been in such a rut. Like I kind of went in and out of it last year, and it was kind of just like not even like an identity issue. It was more so like it sounds so dumb, but with like social media, I used to be like so confident with it, and with YouTube still, but I think with the way the world has kind of like changed on like with like TikTok and Instagram, like there's like a new aesthetic that everyone has to like come through like every single like couple of years, and like everyone changes like the vibes and stuff. And like it used to be like 2016 makeup and like only YouTube videos and like the glam and like the hoops and like the glitz and like all this kind of fun colorful stuff, and then it changed to like the clean girl, the simple, like no makeup, basically wear basically boring bland clothes. And no offense to anyone that like wants to dress like that, but like it was so different. And then like only posting on TikTok, and it was just really hard for me to like make that kind of transition like over to TikTok. And then it kind of hit me like, why do I really care about what everybody else thinks and what everybody else is doing? Like, and when I posted a TikTok, and it was like my ins and outs for this year. And this year I want to just like embrace being like a girly girl and going back to who I am. Because if you watch my videos from like a few years ago, like I'll watch them back now and cringe like at my makeup videos, because I didn't know what I was doing, but like I literally just did not care. I just wanted to create content so badly that I did not give a crap what anyone else thought about me. And I really want to find that inner part of me again. And I know that sounds like so corny, but I really believe that everyone that posts on social media should do it with their full chest. And I realized that I wasn't taking my full advice, because I've made videos of like why you should start posting on social media, why you should start a YouTube channel. Like I preach this to everyone that I talk to, like there is space on the internet for everybody. And it has been something that I have been like fascinated with since I was little. My best friends in elementary school, I don't think I've ever even talked about this, I used to have like a camera, not like a vlogging camera, but like a camera, and we would record like our own little TV show in my room like on Sunday afternoons. It was like our names, it was like the Claire and whoever show, and we would just sit there and have like our own little talk show, and we wouldn't post it anywhere. Like I wasn't allowed to post on YouTube then, but like I've always had like this just fascination with like videos and content and editing and all this stuff. And then like the past like couple of years, I think I've just tried to been like more of a people pleaser, and then I've also gotten like self-conscious about it, and in a weird way, I don't know why, but honestly I finally like in the past like month I have sparked that back in me, like that drive and that like determination to follow my passions and stuff, because I realized like I'm just gonna waste my life if I don't go for like what I want to go for. I realize I'm just like on a tangent right now, but truly like if you want to start a YouTube channel, a TikTok, whatever, just start posting and like literally don't give a fart what anyone thinks about you, because there's really no point. Like no one's thinking about you the way that you think that they are. And that's something that I've learned being in my old like upper 20s now, that really you care about yourself more than anyone else does. And so especially like with your flaws and the things that you notice that other people don't, like you just kind of have to just put yourself out there, and like so much will come from that. Like, and I realize the more I put out there, the more effort I put in, the more that like God has blessed me, and I really just want to start doing that again. So all that to say, we are back on YouTube. We are so excited to be back on YouTube. I'm gonna post new videos every single Sunday, and I'm gonna vlog this weekend. I have another vlog already recorded from Nashville, and honestly the Nashville vlog is not like my best work. It's me hopping back into the swing of things, but I'm I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be chatting with you guys. I really am interested in whatever you guys are wanting to see from me, so please leave me a comment letting me know what you want to see. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. All of my socials will be linked down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I think that's really like all I wanted to talk about. So basically mold, moving, sickness, being in a rut. That's where I've been the past couple of months, but we are back, baby. I'm so excited. The weather's really good outside. I'm about to go for a walk. I've been also, another very random thing I've been doing for the past 2 days, today will be day 3, I have been forcing myself to go on like a 45-minute walk, and honestly, you're thinking like 45 minutes, that's so long. It's really like not. It goes by like that, and I just listen to a podcast or listen to like hype music, and I go on a hot girl walk because the weather is finally good. So we are about to put on our leggings, go for a walk, put on a t-shirt because it's actually kind of warm outside, and I'm so excited. So make sure to subscribe, leave me a comment letting me know what you want to see next, and thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to this point, I appreciate you so much. If you clicked on this video, I appreciate you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!